banking beyond borders could be navigated strategically towards economic growth and stability. We are connecting today through Talking Point with Mr. Sumedha Edirisuriya, the General Manager as well as the Chief Executive Officer of the Regional Development Bank. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome.
How does your bank collaborate with the central bank and other financial institutions to support economic growth and stability within the country, and what initiatives have been particularly successful in driving this collaboration?
Yeah, of course, we are a licensed specialized bank regulated by Central Bank of Sri Lanka. There are two types of bank, licensed specialized bank and licensed commercial bank. We are under the category of licensed specialized bank. Like rules and regulations applicable to commercial bank, we are also bound to same. I think there's no exceptions what is applicable to licensed commercial bank rulings other than very minor changes applicable to our bank as well. So like National Savings Bank is also licensed specialized bank. So we are also running under very strict regulatory environment like commercial banks. So within which I think so far there's a very rigorous monitoring system. Every year central bank comes here and do a annual examination, and they propose our weaknesses and the recommendations to be done. So based on that, we continuously follow up and monitoring those recommendations, new rules and regulations under which we are also strictly following, and we are proceeding.
In an increasingly interconnected global economy, how does your bank navigate challenges and opportunities arising from international markets and cross-border transactions, and what strategies do you employ to ensure resilience and sustainability in the face of external economic factors?
Yeah, basically this bank is now almost 39 years old bank, and probably, if I'm not mistaken, this is the third largest branch network in Sri Lanka. I think Bank of Ceylon having the highest. Second is People's Bank. We are having 272 branches. Similarly, I think Commercial Bank is also having 71 or 2, maybe similar to that. With this network, I think probably, luckily, our dealings with international markets is limited. We are focusing, we have plans to expand these transactions to international level as well, because now recently we introduced our Visa debit card, it's a ATM card, debit card. Presently, we are catering within the country, and we have plans to expand that into international markets as well. So other than that, I think we are catering to our local customers. We may be having not significantly, like global economic conditions also affect to us. Anyway, we will not be having cross-border transaction. At present, we are not having. But however, we have plans to expand these transactions to global level as well. But in case if we have and also we have a mechanism to receive our foreign remittances directly to us, and basically through we have a collaboration with National Development Bank, that is Western Union, and DFCC Bank, that is LMT. So through we have some doing cross-border transaction, but these are not that material at present, but we have plans to expand that to some significant level as well.
We have some future plans.
Basically, our customer base is based in Sri Lanka, not outside. Yeah. And this QR transaction, which I think we introduced about almost 3 years ago, and locally that is getting expanded. And in addition to that, we have Asian Development Bank financial facilities globally. We are dealing with them. We have probably we must be the first bank borrowed from Asian Development Bank, managed to borrow Asian Development Bank. That happened 2019. 50 million we have borrowed. We are very closely dealing with Asian Development Bank as well.
With the rapid advancement of digital technology and fintech innovations, how is your bank leveraging digitalization and technological advancements to enhance banking services, improve financial inclusion, and contribute to economic development both locally and globally?
Yeah, actually, last few years, this was some kind of a challenge for us, and we took a lot of initiatives to cope with it. And initially, as we said, we went ahead with QR applications, and I think from 2015 onwards, we had ATM facilities, our own network, and connected to other national ATM network as well. So we have improved that. Now we are dealing with Visa International, the debit card, and also ATM card, and also Lanka Pay. So they are having their own, these two facilitators, I think, providing services to us. In addition to improve the service quality, we have signed an agreement with Novus International. So they are presently our service provider to our ATM network and this debit card network. That is there. In addition to that, and very soon we will be introducing our own app as well, payment apps. Initially within our network, then we will expand it to our other banks as well. Further, we have taken initiatives to improve customer satisfaction, customer service, and we have already its ongoing project, loan originating system, under which we will be able to give a very quick service to our clientele, especially our borrowers. That is ongoing, right now ongoing. We are, at present, we are going ahead with two loan products. This will be expanded to other products and the entire network as well. So, and further, we have these days, actually, Asian Development Bank took initiatives to free of charge our some advisory services for a new co-banking system, which we are under the impression that we'll have to invest about at least 1.5 billion LKR, 1.5 billion LKR. That is also, we are in the initial stage. We are finalizing the initial our departmental requirement. Very soon, I think probably it will take about implementation at least two years. So with that, we will be able to give a very good customer service to our clientele, and we also to deposit holders, including borrowers and the deposit holders. We will be able to give a very good service. In addition to that, to facilitate our customer requirement, that is also part and parcel of the central bank regulator requirement. The electronic KYC, eKYC, also we have introduced, and so this also will facilitate customers to eKYC. It is a regulatory requirement to facilitate, and also while complying with the regulator's requirement, we should be able to give a very good customer service to our client.
What strategies does your bank employ for provisioning stage 3 non-performing loans, and how does this contribute to maintaining financial stability and regulatory compliance?
This is a very good question, actually, very good question, very relevant to our bank. And basically, this bank, being a development state-owned development bank, only development bank right now, only state-owned development bank, we are catering to market segment where other banks are reluctant to touch even. That is there, reluctant to touch even. So with that, and also our mandate is also to cater to that. Our risk appetite is very high. So as a result, actually every year we are facing increasingly increasing stage 3 loans. That situation I think we have been experiencing, especially actually where 2017 is concerned, our those days it is called NPL ratio, it's about 2.36. Now it has gone up to 10 plus. But anyway, this is under SLFRS 9. This stage 3 loan provisioning, actually we are complying with central bank regulation, and as you all are aware, we have two mechanisms, this collective impairment and the individual impairment. But where our bank is concerned, our individual impairment clients is individually significant client, that is called ISL loans. It's about 1,000 customers. So every quarterly we do a comprehensive analysis, and with the assistance of auditors and our consultants who did the original module to us, that is Ernst & Young, with their collaboration, I think we are computing that. So it's a big challenge. I think it's somewhat high compared to other banks. But anyway, even with that, we have been able to maintain some sort of reasonable profit for shareholders. But at present, we have not, because of the capital adequacy issues, we are not distributing dividends to our shareholders, because we will retain it. So if not, so I think probably this year we are planning to I think distribute some kind of a dividend to our shareholders as well, because several years we could do that because of the capital adequacy issue. So anyway, I think we are maintaining a very healthy stage 3 provisioning. Very healthy provisioning we have maintained. It's about, to my knowledge, it's about 17 billion plus. It's going to be 17 billion plus.
Very promising totality.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, our NPL is about it's almost provision coverage is very high. Exactly, I cannot remember. It's a very high. It's a reasonable provisioning is maintained.
Sustainability and environmental, social and governance considerations are becoming increasingly important in the banking sector. How does your bank integrate sustainability principles into its operations, investment decisions, and corporate strategy to promote long-term economic resilience and responsible banking practices?
Where this bank is concerned, our income generation is basically comprised of our core banking, that is lending, and other income we are generating through other than core banking business, and we have a very strong treasury function. Treasury function also, that is there is investment income comprised of our loan portfolio income generation and our treasury function income plus other income. And all our business decision in the sense like loans and advances, of course, we are very carefully analyzing. And of course, as I said, our mandate is to help the people where other institutions are reluctant to touch. So then there's an inherent limitation, but our risk appetite is very high. We continue to catering for that sector, that segment as well. Other than that, we have a strategy to now, especially last few years, to further expand this investment strategy to corporate customers as well. So that will ensure with very less monitoring cost, ensure with fully secured basis. It's like a medium, say up to about per customer limit is about say 100 million LKR. Likewise, and other fee-based income also, I think we are increasing, as we said, like Visa card initiatives that will also generate some sort of annual fee income to us. And in addition to that, basically our treasury function generates a reasonable profit to the bank with very less not monitoring, it's a very less overheads. Only very few are involved in that function. And mostly where investments are concerned, we have some sort of risk-averse situation. Like we haven't it's not it's almost 100% secured portfolio, while ensuring a reasonable returns to the bank. So with that, I think with this kind of mechanism, I think I am of course I am of the view that sustainability is not going to be an issue. But strictly where this regulatory and government's concern, these regulatory concerns of especially our regulator, every effort is made to comply with these rules and regulations. There may be minor variations as well, some short term, because now sometimes these new regulations are immediately emerging. So, but our present systems may not be facilitating to comply immediately. Sometimes we ask for some not exceptions, like we ask for very short period to comply with that. Especially when we implement this new core banking system, we will be fully compliant with all these regulations. It does not mean that right now we are not complying. We are complying. There may be very minor variation, but irrespective of that, which are not significant, every effort is made to fully comply with this, especially regulators and other stakeholders' rules and regulations.
As a leader in the banking industry, what role do you see your bank playing in driving innovation, fostering entrepreneurship, and supporting small and medium-sized enterprises to stimulate economic growth and create employment opportunities within the country and beyond borders?
As I mentioned earlier, like we being a licensed specialized bank and also only state-owned development bank having a 272 branch network, our mandate is different. Like we may not be doing the similar business as what other commercial banks are doing, and our loan facilities basically based on project-based lending. There should be economic activity. Definitely, there should be economic activity. Should be providing employment, and there should be a contribution to national economy and innovation. Everything has to be there. After careful scrutiny of these proposals, then only we take the specially corporate lending and project lending, other than this minor lending. We consider only after careful scrutiny. So then only, I think with that deliberately, even though there's attached inherent risk, with closely following it up, we ensure that these businesses are continuously going on and progressing, and also developing human contribution to the national economy. In addition, providing employment services, additional employment to especially for youth as well.
Over the last few years, what key initiatives has your bank implemented to enhance its performance and competitiveness in the global market? And looking ahead, what are your expectations for your bank's performance and growth in the coming years, particularly in the context of expanding operations and beyond borders?
Yes, as you all are aware, from 2020 onwards, globally, every country has certain issues, especially on COVID issue. And 2020, 21 and 22 also, I think we hit very badly, because now our clientele are mostly affected by the COVID. Unlike big corporates, especially individuals, partnerships, sole proprietorships, and small SMEs, badly hit. But we had to give a lot of concessions to them in order to maintain their stability. And even if it was not beneficial to the bank, we had to cater for them. And these days, of course, our total focus on SMEs. And actually, we have a very well trained staff. It's about, to my knowledge, we trained about 60 our staff employees, competent staff employees in India. That is Jawaharlal Nehru. It was an institute for then, now it's a university, and project lending, especially MSc. Now we have located these people, these officials in region wise and attached to our provincial offices. So whenever there is a request from SMEs, so we forward that to that special division with very rapidly, very quickly we attend to that. We do their appraisals and we cater for their requirement. Actually, we have a competent team for especially to attend this needy SME sector. Our performance, of course, our performance is concerned, 2023 was the highest profit of this bank, the ever highest profit of this bank. It's about 1.4 billion after tax profit. Last year also we are having, it's still the audit report has not been issued. It's very similar to that we will maintain. In the future also, actually our plan while catering to these SMEs, I think we are basically with the implementation of this new core banking system, we will having more focus on some additional services, that is fee-based income as well, because especially these borrowers for needy sectors, actually we are catering with very concessionary, very low interest rate in the market. With that, we will not generate very high margins. So to sustainability and ensure a reasonable profit, reasonable margins to our shareholders, we'll have to focus on other aspects as well, other non-traditional banking as well.
A bank that caters mainly at the attention of a small-medium enterprise with the abundance of services from a reputed bank is certainly being offered by the Regional Development Bank. We were in conversation with Mr. Sumedha Edirisuriya, the General Manager as well as the Chief Executive Officer of the Regional Development Bank. Thank you so much for connecting.
Thank you.